here, as you can see, this is what I like about it. I can really just spread my feet out here and have a much more relaxing flight. And for my back and everything, that's just awesome. Am I concerned about the door flying open at any point? Not really. Because if it did and I was 4 rows back, I'd be dead anyway. Kitchen's right there. There's a lavatory on this side, which is real nice. I don't have to worry about people going to the bathroom all the time and having them walk by me and everything, so that's kind of cool. If I do need to go to the restroom, didn't have to pay extra for the seat because I booked it directly on the airline. And whereas, again, with those travel sites, man, they'll get you. They're also a nickel and dimer, so they would actually, I hate using that word actually, they would charge for these seats. Whereas normally if you book directly with the airline, you don't pay for the seat. I could have flown premium economy again, that would have been an extra $600, and to be quite honest with you, as long as I have this leg room and everything, I'm fine. So, you know, we're getting ready to take off. I don't have a window, by the way. There's no window over here. I've got a window there, and I've got a window behind me. So there's no window directly next to me, which is fine too. I don't really need a window on this flight. If I do want to look outside, I'll just get up and look at the window right there on the exit door, which is kind of cool. Get some good views from there. Plus, I'll be watching movies, and I will be using my headset too with the noise cancellation. Oh, by the way, amenities. You got your blanket, keep you warm. I did bring my robe with me just in case. I just put that on the floor out of the way, and just your basic pillow here as well. So. All right, let me buckle up and we'll get rocking and rolling. Just a side note as I thought about it, when you get these forms, the first thing to think of is, I should have brought a pen with me. Never hurts to bring a pen with you anywhere you travel, whether it be for quick notes or whatever the case may be, because that can definitely help. But, you know, I mean, I can always borrow a pen from the stewardesses, but they're usually very busy, and I don't really like to ask unless I have to. In this case, I would have to. So. Okay, I'm now situated for a very comfortable flight now. Like I said, you've already seen my leg room. Got my screen up here. Let me show you what's going on. Ready to watch a movie. I still know how to navigate the screen. I thought this was the touch, but maybe it's the yeah, I think it's going to be the remote control here. Had to hit the home button. Let's go ahead and skip this. And let's get over to I want to watch. So I want to watch some movies. I remember something about that. A lot of dogs laid home. Oh, The Upside, that was a good movie, but they got peanuts. I love peanuts. I'm glad there's an airline that actually serves peanuts now instead of being all politically correct. There's nobody sitting next to me. So I got all the convenience of putting all my stuff over here, which is awesome because you can't put it on the floor at the emergency exit. So that's kind of cool as well. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my Coke, watch some movies, wait for my lunch, and man, if I even sleep on this flight, I might sleep for maybe an hour at most. Most of the time I'm just watching movies. So let me find something I didn't watch on the flight over here, and I'll be good to go. Okay, I got my movie on pause right now. Just got served lunch. Just take a look at it here. Yeah, I got a little bit of a chocolate bar there. There's also some butter for the roll. Man, I am so excited, guys. My last flight, they had vanilla. Here, I've got Swiss chocolate. Love it. Not a huge fan of peas, but I'll certainly eat the ham. It's in there. Just not a big pea fan. And this is going to be mashed potatoes with chicken. Let's take a look at this. Okay, and peas and carrots. I will not be eating that. But the mashed potatoes, they actually smell good and buttery. And the chicken here is in some kind of a sauce. I'll take a look at that in a second, get back to you on the overall rating of the meal. And I'll be right back. Really good as far as the lunch, or I think this is lunch. Yeah, this is lunch. Saving the chocolate for later. And also it came with some water too. So water and chocolate for later, just to kind of munch on. But as far as the food overall, really good. Ice cream was awesome. Finished the roll. Ate the ham, no peas, no carrots. The chicken and mashed potatoes, man, were just really, really good. Great flavor to it. I don't know what kitchen they're using to supply this, but they did a really good job. Again, no peas, no carrots. Just don't like them. I don't like them. The sauce is really good. I think that was just a typical gravy sauce, and it had a nice taste to it. And overall, I'm very impressed. So yeah, we'll check out the next meal later. But yeah, this is really good. Yeah, I just got to get back to the old man and the gun, where it was with Robert Redford. But yeah, very impressed. Thumbs up. Okay, here I am in the lavatory, just kind of getting a look here. We're about, I think, more than halfway through our flight now. I think we've been in the air for at least about 7 hours. I really can't tell anymore. I've just been watching. I've watched 3 movies so far, so I figure that's about 6 to 7 hours. But as you can see in here, relatively clean after a long flight. They do take care of the restrooms, which is nice. No doubt, plenty of mirrors. Plenty of mirrors in here. So if you like watching yourself, this is the place to go. Smoke alarm, everything else up in here, but yeah, I mean, it's a restroom, right? Just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like in the back of the plane, which I personally consider the safest place to be if things really go wrong. Personally. Because you're going to shit your pants, and this is the best place to be. Okay. Alright, I just got my... I had lunch, and now this is dinner. I think I can eat everything on here. This looks like apple cobbler pie. I definitely am going to eat this. Basically, melantrage. Got my, it's like a wheat roll there with my, there it is, with my butter. And I ordered beef. Let's take a look at it. We got the beef and rice here, so I'll eat all of that. And yeah, let's see how it tastes, and I'll be right back. I don't know what kind of beef it is, by the way. All I know is it's beef. But it looks like the same kind of sauce that they had for the chicken. So we'll see. We'll see. For the 12th time, I'm watching Deadpool 2. Can't wait for 3. Ryan? What it was a kind of like a beef stew. No potatoes, just beef and rice. And there's what I think are chopped up tomatoes. I'm not too sure. Does that look like a chopped up tomato to you? I can't tell. I know that's a carrot. And I eat the fruit. base is, or the bottom, or what's at the bottom of it. It just looks kind of... Anyway. I kind of passed on this one. I really would have preferred the chocolate ice cream again. But it's definitely not apple cobbler, it's not peach cobbler. It's something cobbler. It's not, but otherwise, the meal was great. Hey, look, when they serve you something, you know, it's not a la carte where you can just order what you want, you get what you get. But for the most part, what I was eating was delicious. Good job for Cathay Pacific for providing some good food. And a whole lot of movies, which I like to watch. Deadpool. I did watch Bohemian Rhapsody for like the 6th time already. I love that movie. I'm a huge Queen fan. And I did like Robert Redford in The Old Man with the Gun. That was cool. I know I watched one other movie, but I can't remember right now. I definitely can't remember right now. I will get back to you a little bit later on the flight when they serve breakfast. We'll see how that tastes. I'm a huge critic when it comes to scrambled eggs and bacon. Very particular with bacon. This is somewhat interactive, at least on the map. I know when you watch a movie, you have to use this because it's not touchscreen, except when you do. Here, I think it brings up this. You can go into like yeah, so you can look at the right side of the plane. You can also look top view. Watch how it looks from the top. I don't see the camera though. Not seeing the camera. Oh, cockpit is pretty cool. Look at the cockpit. That's what they're seeing. And 36,000 feet. We're over blue water with a lot of dark areas, which I believe to be bases, underwater bases for UFOs. I'm quite certain of it. And we're going at 520 knots, which is 600 miles an hour. 599, we're doing 600 miles an hour. Yeah, it's the interactive aspect of it. I don't know what that's for. Okay, there we go. Place it in motion. Plus, flight time is exactly 2.5 hours left before we land. So, I don't know if it says the total flight time. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ground speed, yeah. Ground speed, that's 595. Oh, I see. It just kind of plays this feature thing back and forth. That's kind of cool. The only thing I would like about this screen is if it was touch screen for everything and you didn't need a remote control. I don't even know what this is for. I haven't seen one of these in 15 years, man, as far as like on a cell phone. I mean, you remember the little flip ones where you flip it like this? You had a little keypad underneath. Well, I was in the Philippines, and then I was in Hong Kong, and then we flew from Hong Kong all the way out. And then we're just going to go ahead and just exit. There we go. Got all the features down here, play games. Maybe they have wordscapes. Oh, you see, it doesn't work. You have to use this now in order to get over there. Yeah, you see, then it goes down to the game section. You hit OK on here. There's Angry Birds. Maybe I might play some games. That might be pretty cool. I'll check that out. But again, you just have to use your remote control to go through each one. That's probably what, you got this thing here at the bottom for the games. So I haven't slept since I got up this morning. I just can't sleep on planes. I'll sleep when I get home. But I'm going to finish off my last hour watching some Foo Fighters. And I think my favorite bands are Queen and Styx. My goodness, man. Foo Fighters? They didn't have any Queen or Styx on here, by the way, so I'll take the Foo Fighters any day. But David Grohl, whew. And that drummer, shit. He just keeps banging those skins, man. Band's out of control. Anyway, I'm watching Austin City Limits with the Foo Fighters. Man, keyboardist was playing keyboards with his Vans shoes. That was pretty cool. And David Grohl, he just keeps screaming. Yeah, look at that drummer go, man. Wow. Yeah, I forgot his name, but I'll put it up on the credits here when I roll it back through. But that's pretty cool stuff. Man, that guy just plays. Yeah, we're just getting ready to land. Drew's getting ready to sit down and land as well. Getting ready to hit the clouds. So cool. So I'll kind of fast forward this a little bit so we don't have to spend so much time on it. It's like looking down from heaven. Oh, there's our shadow. Well, that's cool. So we've got the reflection of the sun and like a little bit of a halo on there. That's cool. It's really cool. And once you see that, you know you're getting ready to hit the runway. Those are the leading edge lights for the runway there. And there we go. There's the runway, and let's check out this landing. Did they drop the wheels? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad of a landing. Very nice. Cool beans. Alright, we're just going to roll up to the gate now. And, yeah, overall this flight was superb. No really big issues or anything there. Everything was fine. The attendants were really super supportive and got you whatever you needed. And they really took care of everyone that was on the plane, so that was a good thing. Restrooms are clean. I did find a little bit of trash under my chair here where it looks like maybe the crew before wasn't able to pick it up in time. It was a rush flight, so let's face it. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of trash in the plane now. This is probably the dirtiest I've seen a plane become. When you get a crowd like that of 300 plus, you're going to have situations like that. So to me, it's no big deal. It's just something I noticed and really has no relation to the flight whatsoever. But the flight overall was excellent. Very superb. Good food. Good service.
It is a safety requirement that you remain. Please be advised that the United States Customs and Immigration authorities prohibit the use of mobile phones while in the federal inspection area. Failure to comply may result in the confiscation of your phone.
I'm going to SFO because the customs in SFO so much better. But here they don't have TSA. They have private security. Never had an issue. They're nice to you. They have a good personality. Hell, even some of them can take a joke. My advice is if you want to fly in the airport where you're going to have some nice eye candy as far as things to look at, different art exhibits, just a great way to kind of walk around. definitely go through San Francisco. We're going to catch the next flight here, and which leaves in I think about 3 hours, and I'll be good to go. And again, we're just exiting the plane here and getting ready to get off. You can see here. Oh, here we go. That's where the rich people live. First class. Yeah, I like that, huh? Oh, to lay down and fully sleep. That's why I can't sleep on a plane. I got to be laying down. So, good deal. Oh my goodness, there's, as you can see, there's a lot of seats. Oh man, they got all these wheelchairs set up over here. Shoot, how about that? Let's see, U.S. citizens, permanent residents, here we go. Stay in the white lane. It's 11:40. I've got about 3 hours before my flight takes off, and I'm just going to go over here and take care of this.